Good evening. I am Steve Montel. I was performing a number of Kendall Stair Stay. Moving to the evening.
Difficulties. Because you didn't do the typical DC. Another mistake a lot of singers make, even very famous professional singers, learn to release a little body tension at the end of a piece so that it's very clear to everyone that done. Saw a recital done to do a whole big number, but in Barcelona, very famous countertenor. Wonderful recital. Mighty Cash was the pianist, and it was a sensational recital. But he didn't do that one thing. He never released, okay, some pieces. Okay, that's obvious. Don't need to do one. But he did a modern piece, and they weren't used to any of that body tension release. And it was something that nobody knew, modern. Sounded like an end. Some people started to applaud. It wasn't the end. Because they weren't used to being given a signal of that little tiny release, which is very clear to anybody. So what happened? I mean, that in and of itself was no big deal, but I was in a balcony looking down, and what happened was those people never applauded again because they were afraid they would embarrass themselves. Well, then he did himself a disservice with that little thing. It's not even a vocal thing. You need to do that, especially, I saw the note. You said no repeat. Okay, I saw your body English. I didn't see the release, but I knew you weren't going to go back. You could consider going back. Maybe finding some kind of a cut, because this is all intro, A prime, B section, back to A, all of that stuff that was typical compositional convention of the time and squeeze a few things, especially with piano. Orchestra is a different kind of output, but with piano, you can squeeze a little bit.